Hi and welcome to Cakes and Conversations. Today we're going to learn how to dry rose petals. I do not dry it in sunlight outside because you lose the color, first thing. Second thing, of course, it can have dust on them. I'll just show you that how the petals look when they are dried in the sun. So when the petals are dried in the sun, they actually look like this and they lose a lot of color. I'll just show you. So if you see, they're very light pink and brownish. This was why I do it in the oven and not in the sun. So this is just a very short video to show you how I do it. I use these rose petals for decorations on my cakes, specifically or especially on rasmalai cakes. These are Indian desi roses. Okay, you make gulkand out of it. These are edible, and that is the only reason we are using it. You get it in these kind of packets. Okay, from any florist. You need to specifically check. I get this from the puja shop. Basically near the temple there are shops. Okay, so they have these Indian desi roses. Okay, so they have very bright pinkish reddish color. So if you see, there are some petals which is pink and some petals which is red. Okay, I have already broken down the petals and put it in the water. Basically just cleaning the petals from any bugs or anything in case if they have. Also check with your florist that these should be free from pesticides. Okay, so since I've already checked all those things and I know it's free from pesticides, I'm just going to wash them still a bit. So this is how you get. Okay, and I'm just going to break the petals. We don't need the center part, we don't need the stamens, nothing. We don't need the leaf, we just need the petals. So we leave this part out. We don't need the leaf and the stamen. Okay, we don't really need this. And that's it. Nicely wash it. Okay, we need to tap dry it or damp dry it. We cannot just put these wet petals in the oven. We're gonna damp dry this first and then we're gonna put it in the oven. So this is what I mean by damp drying it. So I don't need the water as much as possible. I'll just remove the water. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze out the petals. And just spread it. This is also the time where you can also check for any leaves or anything. We don't need leaves. So if you see, I can see one here. So this is leaf. I don't need it. I'm going to put it on the side. When you spread around like this, you can also check for leaves, yellow, bad petals, anything. So just remove those. We don't need it. So if you see, we still need to wash the petals because see, there are a lot of impurities in this. Okay, so we've washed the petals. We of course will discard this water, we don't need it, and we'll just spread the petals more so that it dries. It just is not wet. It's just a little bit of, good enough for us to put it in the oven to dry it out. So we have lined the pan with parchment and we'll spread the roses on this. We are going to put this in the oven at the lowest temperature that we have. So my setting says 100 degrees. I'm going to put it for 100 degrees for almost an hour. You will check, you know, when you touch it, it'll be like a hard crisp, you know. So that's when you know that your rose petals has been dried out. We are basically dehydrating it in the oven. So 100 degrees is the temperature that we need to keep it on. I'll show you how it looks after, and then we'll compare it, the colors, we'll compare it with the sun-dried ones. So now, after 1 hour that I've already dehydrated the petals, this is how they look like. So of course they've shrinked in size, but you see the color. So this is how we retain the color. So firstly we dehydrate in the oven because it's quicker. Sunlight will take 1 full day. The oven takes just 1 hour, and you see the difference in the color. Okay, so we retain the color by doing this in the oven, the dehydration process. I'll just show you the color difference. That is the only reason I am pushing it that side. Okay. So if you see, the color difference is so much. Okay, so now you need to decide how you want to do it and what looks better on your dessert or your cake or anything. So I decorate my rasmalai cakes, and I'll just post the picture at the end of this video, so you know, I mean, you can visit my page. I have an Instagram page by the same name, Cakes and Conversation, and I have very different designs for rasmalai cakes. I've posted a video of rasmalai mousse cake as well, so I'll just post the link below for that too. So if you want, you can just make that and try once. I am obsessed with rasmalai, but of course I do use these petals for decoration and other desserts also. So if you really like my video, do subscribe, do give it a thumbs up, and keep following for more. Do also let me know in the comment section if you wish to see anything else. I do share some type of recipes. Sometimes I do share designing, and mostly I share small hacks and tips that's needed that makes your life simpler. Thank you so much for watching.